Economics might seem complicated and distant to many, typically associated with news about tariffs, trade, and GDP, all seemingly far removed from our daily life. However, economics surrounds us every day. In today's business society, we cannot separate ourselves from economics. Understanding basic economic principles can help us comprehend the rules of the business world and the logic behind various economic phenomena. This knowledge assists in making better decisions regarding job hunting, buying houses, investing, and managing finances. The economic way of thinking introduces the most fundamental economic concepts. The author, Thomas Sowell, is a renowned American economist and a prominent figure of the Chicago School of Economics. Currently, he serves as a senior fellow at Stanford University's Hoover Institution. The book eschews formulae and charts typical of economics textbooks, instead explaining economics through plain language and real-world case studies from various countries. The book covers 7 main topics: price, business, labor, investment, national economy, and international economics. Concerning the question of what economics is exactly, the author cites the classic definition by British economist Lionel Robbins: economics is the study of the allocation of scarce resources with alternative uses. Scarcity refers to the demand exceeding supply, presenting resources of variable usage, such as a plot of land. Deciding what to use this land for to maximize benefits encapsulates the essence of what economics studies. Price affects the allocation of resources by regulating supply and demand. For instance, when the demand for a product exceeds its supply, the price will rise, directing scarce resources towards this product. A simple example is milk, which can be used to produce yogurt and cheese. If consumers prefer yogurt, its production will increase, appropriating more milk to yogurt production. The price mechanism also affects more complex situations. For example, if consumers enjoy both yogurt and cheese, the purchase of either indirectly contributes to the buying and price increase of milk as their raw material. If milk becomes more expensive, consumers will buy less yogurt and cheese. Conversely, more cows will be bred for milk, reducing the number of slaughtered cows, and consequently, the supply of cowhide. This will raise the price of cowhide, and hence, the price of cowhide products will also go up. Jobs are also allocated through pricing, as labor is a scarce resource. The stronger the workforce, the higher the value it provides to a company, and consequently, the higher the salary. Companies are willing to offer higher salaries to those with sought-after skills. In addition to price, companies, government, and capital can also influence the allocation of resources. Businesses aim to produce more profitable products, shifting resources towards these products. Economies of scale can significantly reduce production costs and increase profit margins. The book elucidates several paradoxical economic principles. For example, raising the minimum wage doesn't improve employment rate. Rather, it decreases it. Under the minimum wage law, the unemployment rate can be higher than in a free market. Low-skilled workers may lose their jobs because their value to a company doesn't meet the minimum wage. An elderly man in his 90s planting trees that will only bear fruit after 20 years may seem unreasonable. However, economics finds this practice feasible. Even though the elderly man may not live long enough to harvest the fruits, by planting the trees, he increases the value of the land. Finally, being at a loss doesn't necessarily damage economic development. The book takes John D. Rockefeller's founding of the Standard Oil Company as an example. During the 1860s, petroleum's main function was to produce kerosene. Gasoline, a byproduct of the refining process, was seen as waste, and some companies even discharged it into the river. However, Rockefeller's innovation in production and new product development allowed Standard Oil to achieve great success. He also significantly reduced the price of kerosene, improving the living standards of people at the time. Economics surrounds us. Mastering its principles will help us make better decisions and lead a better life. The book, The Economic Way of Thinking, with its eye-opening real-life examples, is indeed worth a read.